Chile-Heads, welcome back to Red or Green. Every holiday season, most New Mexicans are making Biscochitos. And hopefully you've had a chance to see our video on how to make the traditional Biscochitos. But today, we're gonna do something just a little bit different. We're actually gonna make some blue corn Biscochitos. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some local blue corn. It's organic blue corn. It's got this really rich, delicious flavor. And blue corn is really sort of a delicacy. And so when I make these Biscochitos, it's usually for a very special occasion. And the special occasion today is to share them with you. And I really hope that you try this recipe. If you do try this recipe, make sure you tag me on Instagram because I want to see your version of these. So yeah, we're going to use some local blue corn and some really good quality ingredients to really take these Biscochitos to the next level. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit post notifications. That way, whenever we release a new video, you get notified right away. And if there are any dishes you'd like to see on the channel, just let us know in the comments and we'll do our best to get it on the channel in the future. All right, we've got everything we need here, so let's get to it.
We're going to start by sifting 3 cups of unbleached flour. It's very important to sift the flour here because when you're mixing all the ingredients together, it'll come together a lot easier. I'm using unbleached flour, again, because I want to use some quality ingredients, and you'll understand when you taste the cookies in the end how much better they taste. Now we're going to sift 3 cups of the blue corn flour. You'll notice that after sifting the corn flour, there will be some rough pieces that you don't want in your cookies. Next, we're going to add 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and we're going to whisk this until it's all completely combined. Now let's set this aside and start on our wet ingredients. In a large bowl, 1 pound of lard or 2 cups of lard, and we'll add 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're going to cream these together before we add any other ingredients. Now we'll add 2 eggs that have been slightly beaten, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and about 1/4 cup of brandy. Now we'll mix this until it's well combined. Next, we'll add 1 tablespoon of anise and mix it until it's completely combined. Now we're going to gradually add all the dry ingredients and mix until the cookie dough comes together and is easy to roll out. Before you start rolling out the cookies, in a plate, add 1 cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then we're going to mix this together. You want to have this ready so that when you roll out your cookies, you can easily dip them in there before you put them on the pan. I like to take the dough and cut it into fourths. Keep some flour very close by because you're going to need it when you're rolling it out. Sometimes the dough gets a little bit sticky. I'm going to roll out 1/4 of the dough into about 1/4 inch thickness. Now, if you want them thicker, you can certainly leave them thicker. It's up to you. I'd happen to like them a little bit thinner because it makes the cookies nice and crisp. You can use any cookie dough cutter you'd like here. I happen to be using some stars. Once you have enough cookies to fill a cookie sheet, put them in the oven and bake them at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Because my cookies are a little bit thinner, they cooked in about 9 minutes. Once the cookies are done baking, let them cool on a cloth or on a rack. You should yield about 12 dozen of these cookies. Please tag me on Instagram if you make this recipe. Enjoy!